Right, I should be live. Good morning, all. I'm going to carry on from where I left off yesterday, which was at the marine. Fish spot, same spot as I always use, but let's get into it. I'll explain to you as we go along. Just waiting for it loading up. What I need to do before I start is to move this onto peak just before peak or just on peak. How much money have I got in my bag? Oh, my bag's full. So I need to empty that first then. Okay, so let's do that. Move on to the next day. I'm going to fish high up on the peak. Yep. Okay, so we'll do bad from yesterday, 3,800 plus 1,000 XP points. Now let's just move off. I just want to get my slingshot out and bring as far forward as possible. We're going to aim it at that tree over there in the background, the big tree. And that will do fine. I have got a marker in there, well, I'll show it to you now. There it is there. Using a short leader, due to the fact that I'm using lightweight rods. This rod's 1.5 to 5 kilograms, and then everything on the rest of the rod is matching. Whereas the line weight, the hooks are a bit on the big side, so I'm using three hooks. I want to get my lure rod out now, and the two rods I fish with. Same thing, casting just to the right of the tree and as far back as I can with the red popper. And then bring the red popper in, and the catch on the red popper is bring it in slowly and leave plenty of time between your pops. In the meantime, I must pick up another rod. Let's see what we've got for the first fish of the day. That looked like a gar. Could be totally wrong. I think I saw him swimming along the top of the water, which the bass don't do. Yeah. I suspect he's a gar. No, I'm wrong. It's a bass. Smallmouth bass, and off we go for the morning. Back to the same place. I said the leader length is only 54 centimeters. I don't want those things. Let's try again. On the marker, I'll show you why now. Let me just drop it short of the marker this time. Oh, that's a bad cast. Let's try that again. Off we go. If I zoom in, then you can see there the two patches of undergrowth, green undergrowth, whatever it is. I should be a bit more to the left actually, just between the, roughly about there. I'll put there. Let's get the other rod up. And we'll start again. Oh, we've still got this one to bring in, haven't we? As they leave plenty of space between your pops. Allow the fish to line it up and take it if there's one behind there. Normally very, very successful with the red popper. That is my favourite. I've caught all sorts of fish with the red popper. There's not many you can't catch. That's up to medium-sized fish, 10, 12 kilograms. But above that, then you need different poppers or different gear altogether, actually. Because the fishing are at the surface like these are. Hello there, friend, following me. Thank you very much for the follow. Just a bit about myself. I've been fishing for many, many years on fishing plans. Not too bad. At the moment, fishing using Steam, fishing planner from Steam on PC, using a PS4 controller. Just change rods quickly. And I have been playing Fishing Planet on PS4 as well. That I've still got and I still use. That one I'm at level 85. I was down in Gabon. It was one of the reasons why I stopped twitching for a while. I'm back to it again. I'm trying to give you much advice as possible. You know, I always use just the small minnows. Minnows are used all the way through, virtually all the way through the game. But here the small minnows work well. I'm purely fishing for the bass and the gars. I'm not chasing after the catfish. This one doesn't want to come out. It's been a nice one. Catfish, this rod wouldn't hold the catfish. It would snap the line. Because catfish, they go up to 12 kilograms plus. And the breaking string on this one's only 5 kilograms. I enjoy fishing with flat tackle. This one certainly does not want to come out. It's a bit more tension. I like to fish just under the highest peak possible with the tension. Nice trophy actually, 2.7 kilograms, 2.2 kilograms. And that's goes to say the leader length is only 54 centimeters. Got a marker. But I'm after that marker there where you can see. That's my marker. Change rods again. And continue fishing with the popper. Great success with this popper. Both here and well, the bass love the red popper and the Florida Lakes, the Everglades, which will be my next stop. I would like a bigger rod for lure work. But some of those bass can get up the 5 kilogram mark, and of course you can pick up some nice big gars getting up towards the 12 kilo mark, which is what, 22 pounds, roughly 22 pounds. So there is some nice ones out there. I will within the next few days go down to the Everglades. I do need a bigger rod than the one I've got I'm fishing with now at the moment. I will not be chasing the big fish down the Everglades. If you meet me down the Everglades, I'll explain why. Of course, all I'm after is money and XP points. The other thing I do is I only use, on the bait, I only use barbless hooks. Apparently, and I believe it is true, you get 20% extra XP points. Then again, my coins, whatever coins I earn, I do not use, only use them for buying hooks, well, special hooks. Going through the various nights quickly. And that's about all. So I'll save all my coins, as many as possible, and only use them when it's really necessary. Fortunately, the net I've got, 30 kilograms, is big enough for the Everglades. Nice one. Message deleted. Didn't like somebody had there. Didn't like the link. Oh, I wonder if that's coming out of Twitch. Let's check my Twitch account. So I'm not sure whether I have got Twitch links linked to Steam. Should be. Oh no, I don't know whether Steam is linked, whether the Twitch account from Fishing Planet is linked. I'll have to check that. So if that was somebody who's genuine message, my apologies. But I will fix it before I come back on. Probably, not sure I'll be on tomorrow morning or not. I am retired, have been for many, many years. And this is one of my pastimes. I like to fish in the morning when it's quiet. And generally I fish on private rooms, but not so much here. I don't need to here. Unless they get crowded out, then I will move. But it is definitely quiet this morning fishing. Day two, yeah. You normally find that day one is very busy, it's very active, and you do very, very well. Day two is normally a quiet day. And day three it starts picking up again. So I should be catching fish because I am on peak. And weather and everything else got nothing to do with it. So I can't catch fish on these two rigs, and there's no fish about. I'll say I've been using fish plans on and off for about 5 years now. As I say, on the PS4, I'm up at level 85. But that I'll only use on that time because that's done on the TV. There was a fish there. Didn't it's got it that time. That's it. One. I should be catching quicker than this. Yeah, I'm fishing over there with a very short leader. So if I go to the bottom, I will definitely pick up the catfish, which I don't want. I will pick up the gauze from here on the bait. Like that. Short leader. Not too bad. Oh, more rewards. No, I don't want to buy anything. I'm not one for buying stuff. I only buy what I need. As I say, it's my second time on. It's not second time. I've actually started many times. When you first start, you buy every little thing they offer you. And love is just a waste of money. But I should buy. I just move on to the next peak. I could move around on the lake, but I know I'm not going to catch anything. So I'm not going to move. I will catch odd one here and there, yes. There we go. Maybe they're coming onto the bite now. Here it comes. 1.2. There's red triangles, just in case you're wondering what they're all about. I saw one on the last one, fish I caught. It's saying that your rig is too strong for the fish you're trying to catch, or the fish you are catching. In other words, the fish has got no chance of escaping once you get it on this setup. And they take off 10%. Each triangle, red triangle, you'll lose roughly 10%. If it's in reverse and the green, then you'll automatically gain 10% extra points, XP points. That is. So if there's no green triangle, no red triangle, then you're perfectly matched. The rod, your rig to the fish. Of course, what you're actually after is the 3 green triangles. Let's have a look at this one when we get it in. You do earn less money for catching on lures than what you do for bait. That's another point. That's cigar. Yeah, there's 2 red triangles that time. 2 green triangles. Which gives me extra 20%. Often catch go at the spot. What I am really after is the bass. They've got the best return money and XP points. That's all I'm after. All I'm after is some money XP. Oh, pardon me. Got the hiccups. Come on, where's the fish? 11 kilograms. Slow. This place for night fishing is not very good at all. In fact, it's pretty useless. And I don't know, I presume it's still the same, getting very dark here at night time. Even battle to see the outline of the trees. That's what I do, always do when I'm fishing, especially when I find a spot I like. I look at the skyline and remember the skyline. So when you do night fishing, you know exactly where you want to be, fish where you want to be. Well, I'm catching fish at a steady rate, but nothing to the way I was catching yesterday. I need to get about 25,000 in my kitty. Before I move down to Florida. So for the time being, I'll stay at Nareen. Unless the fishing goes totally off, then I'll drop back to New York, Emerald Lake. I go after the wally eye, and instead of using a red popper, I'd use a purple Narrow spoon and bounce the Narrow spoon off the ground. I keep on bouncing it. That's the way to catch the wally eye. I enjoy the Florida, the Emerald Lake, the lakes down there. There's quite a few spots where you can catch fish with very little difficulty. Big ones down there, I'll show you how to catch them, but I will not be catching them. Might catch one or two, but very seldom. Because I know I will lose gear. I've got him. That's very successful with the red popper. Walkers also work very well here. Yeah, I'd need another couple of days here. I need to get, I think about another 10,000 credits. Money, pounds, dollars, whatever you want to call it. Pardon me. Leave plenty of space in between your pops. Oh, that was close. Was one there, but just didn't take it. Please zoom in this time. Maybe I can show you what happens when you catch a fish. They're just coming in front of the float now. Nope, nothing. But there's the other one going down. See what we've got on the bait? I normally demonstrate or explain on rod changeovers, but it's not that easy here because the distances are so short. But the trick on rod changing is once you've changed the rod once, do not move at all. And then when you lift your rods up and down, automatically they will be back in their place exactly where you want them. If I get a chance, I definitely will explain it to you a bit better. If I drop this rod now, it will automatically go back on top of the other one, irrespective of where you put the rod. Sorry, irrespective of where the fish pulls the rod, you ignore it and you just keep that one space at the same time. Lift it and drop it and don't move anywhere. It'll automatically drop on top of the other one. I struggled when they first brought this system out to work out exactly how you do the changeover without. Because once your rod moves somewhere, you start hunting for the rod, and it's very difficult to find. So what you do is as I say, once you've done the first changeover, just stand still. Don't move the rods. Don't move your head. Stand perfectly still. I'd say this red popper works very, very well. The bass love it. Florida Lake, it catches, I think, every one of the fish, different types of fish down there. Right from the red drum, right through the bass, the gauze. I'll just reposition that at once, that was starting to move away. So I'll reposition this one a bit more to the left. That's better. That's actually where I want to be all the time. In between those two patches of lilies. You can see the water activity, fish activity under the water. Put it down, pick up the other one. Put it out. Red popper, 14 gram. I actually can't quite remember why or whether it was a 14 gram. That's right, yeah. Your biggest one you can buy is a 21 gram. Well, protect them with life, they're damned expensive. at 2,000 each. You cannot afford to put too much tension on your line, otherwise it will snap it and it's gone. I must check the peak. I think I'm off the peak now. Oh, I've got one. Stay for a little while longer than if they're still biting. Okay. So this is a nice spot for fishing. It's a place I've always fished from. When I first actually started fishing here, I found this spot by accident, and I've used it all the time with the car. Just to show you on the map. Can I show you on the map? Yes, I can show you. There it is there. And there's the spot where the marker is. So I'm fishing from here. You arrive here when you come. You arrive about here somewhere where you land. Your gars, you'll find a lot of gars just here as well. There, and there's a green patch here. But I always fish. That's where the motor car is, or the motor vehicle, wherever it is, just about there somewhere. And I always fish on this corner. The other place for gars is down the bottom here. It's about around here, about here. So it gives you a little bit of an idea where the fish are. I did that wrong. Pull it in a bit. That's better. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. I've really confused myself with controllers. When I found out that I could actually do fishing on PC Xbox, I downloaded that one. My son was also playing it, grandson was playing it. I used to play for a while. I bought an Xbox controller. So of course then they move across to something else. I was using Steam, and of course my son plays Steam on GTA. So again I was using Xbox controller. And then the other day I thought, well, if I'm going to use PS4 for Gabon fishing, I'm going to try and use the PS4 controller on the PC as well, which actually is working. Missed that one. So I'm running on Steam, Xbox, Fishing Planet. So to fill my day up, I'll play with this for about an hour or so. And find something to do for a while. And after lunch, I want to go back. Then I want to go on to GTA, which I've only just started playing. Well, there's nothing. Well, I haven't got TV. Well, I have got TV, but I don't have a TV license, and I don't use the TV either, except for movies, Netflix, and Prime. If I can't find anything decent, then I will let it go. And I'll do some fishing down the Congo or in between movies. So at the moment, while I've got no special projects going, things to keep me busy, I'll do that. So you will see me flitting between Fisher plans in the early stages of Fisher plans, or towards the end of the game, or GTA, which is new to me. R2 on the PS4 controller gets you the zoom. R1, sorry, R2. So you can see what happens. Apparently they say the bass actually has very poor eyesight, and the popper works because the fish is attracted by the noise. There we go. The other thing I normally do when I fish in the morning is once I've done a peak period, sometimes say that's it for the day. I don't want to make the videos too long. Definitely don't like to go much beyond an hour, 1 hour. Well, a peak period normally takes about just over the hour. This one's running at 37 minutes at the moment. That's a small bass. And that's for 24 kilograms, like 6 more kilograms to go, and that's full. That's actually about the best level, best time, about 40 minutes. You actually need to fill your net really to make some money, or coins or whatever you're after. Oh, quiet. I don't want to actually move to a later or move farther onto the peak. Just once I do that, if I want to move on to the next day, then it's going to cost me money. So I'm not a premium member, so I'm only allowed one movement within a peak, within a day. Just for interest's sake, a day's fishing is equal to 15 minutes real time. So if we know how long it takes to how quickly it works, how quickly or how slowly or how quickly the fishing day is versus a normal day, it's 15 minutes to the hour. And as I said, peak normally takes about an hour human time, real time. So that's around about 4 hours fishing. Fishing planet time. Come on, in you come. Somebody got a nice unique craft pie. You don't catch many uniques down at the lower levels. And there's not many uniques here. I know that. It's a nice one. He comes in. 1.46. Of course, the other thing these days you've got to use leaders. I only use the titanium leaders. Big problem with leaders, I don't mind using leaders, but you never know what fish you've lost when they bite through the leader. So you never know when you're going from one location to another location whether you actually need a leader. Oh, I missed it there. So these days I'll just use the leaders all the way through. I only use the titanium. I don't know whether it makes any difference or not. There we go. Yeah, when I get this net full, I will call it a day. Because I'm just going to sort out that problem with stream elements what timed out. Really look at my message why the message was deleted by the moderator. The reason was the links were not accepted. No, I'm not using stream elements. But it should still say that okay. I'll check it anyway. That's a nice one. Trophy. And they kill it after a couple of fish and that'll do me. Yeah, I'll check to find out why stream elements is keeping it out. It's nice to entertain all my friends, not all my followers. I have to rebuild my following chain back up again because as I was off for about 3 months. That was mainly because of the Congo. A nice one. One more. Yeah, I went to do the Congo to do that fishing on PS4 on TV. At the moment, I'm fishing planets through Steam on PC using a PS4 controller. Xbox works just as well. That's the last one for the day. 28.8 kilos. Yeah, I'm going to stop there, 29.6. Thanks for your company. Ah, so we've got a follower. Hello there. I was just about to finish, but I'll tell you what, I'll hang on for a few more minutes. What I'll do is move on to the next day. What am I doing? I'm just going to leave the rod in, that's why. No, man. Come on. My net is full. I'll just give you a brief. Let's see. Let me just move on first. Oh, that's not good at all. Looks like I'm going to have to do a double move. Not bad at all. 972 XP and 4000. What I'm going to have to do is to move on farther still. This is where I keep my coins. I keep my coins for skip overs. And I don't use them willy-nilly. The other thing I keep the coins for is, let's set it about there. Hooks. And here you'll see I've got a barbless hook. Barbless hooks get you extra 20% XP points. That's my favorite fishing spot. And to show you why, there's a green patch here, and there's another green patch there. So actually I should be a little bit more to the left. Rods were 1.5 to 5 kilograms, and the whole setup is based on that. What am I doing? Back off the zoom. Down the rod stand. Lead length 52 centimeters. Because I'm using light gear, I'm not going to the bottom, because if I use that same spot and go to the bottom, I will pick up the catfish. The catfish can go up to about 12 kilograms, which means that you would end up snapping my line. The other rod I'm using, well, you're not on my back by no means, don't worry. I am retired. I'm 80 odd years old. I've got nothing better to do with myself. So, only too willing to help you. If this helps you, then fine. I will hang on for a while. Got nothing better to do with myself. Red popper is my favorite popper for bass catching. Here you throw it out, retrieve it, but retrieve it slowly, and leave plenty of time between the pops. Again, top fishing. Apparently the bass are almost deaf, or almost blind. Almost blind. And they use the noise to locate their I was going to say their supper, anything they want to eat, catching fish for their own meals. There goes the bottom rod. So let's see what we've got on that rod. Yeah, you're right, yeah. It did go. As I said, at the 52 centimeter length leader, very short. Purposely so they don't get tangled with the, is it the blue? No, it's not the blue. The catfish, I forget which, it's largemouth catfish, I think it is. But it will catch the gauze. It is a gar. There you are. Long nose gar. Oh, passed another level, level 24. Didn't know that. Oh, they're going to give me some rods, some lures, deep ones. Deep ones I would only use later on in the game. Green pod stand, yes, I'm going to have to get one of those. Those are for sweet crucian. That's for deep for ground bait. Carp leaders far too early. There's no carp yet. No. A lot of rubbish. I only buy what I need. Well, it's a bad cast. Yeah, within the next day or two, I want to go down to Florida, the Everglades. Yeah, I enjoy the bass fishing. But again, on light tackle. I'm going to remain with light tackle as much as I can. That's another one. That red triangle, just in case you're not aware of what's going on there. Red triangle means that your setup is too strong for the fish. You're not giving the fish any chance at all once you got it hooked. And each one of those little triangles, red triangles, you lose 10% of your XP points. If the triangles are green, then you get extra 10% XP points. So that's why I'm trying to fish with light gear as much as possible. So I get the best returns. If I was playing on the big set, which I've got, which is the PS4 and TV, then I wouldn't even worry about those little triangles. And I'd go for the heaviest gear possible. But there I'm fishing down like a bond with it. Zoom in so you can see. Well, I'll try and get back normal. I used to broadcast nearly every morning, about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I'll try and get back to it, but I will not be on tomorrow morning. Because I'll be going, I need to go and do some shopping. That guy on the left of me, he's slowly getting closer and closer to me. No, it's gone quiet. Yeah, if you're playing PS4, then yeah. I run PS4 on the TV. I've got a PS4 rig. PS4 5, 4. I've got PS4. Yeah, I bought it a year before the 5 came out. I use that when mainly at night time. When I've got nothing better to do, I'll play something on there. Normally the car rally one, the dirt rally. Or fishing. Provided I'm not at the end of the game, I normally play at night time. I will play fishing. Yeah, as soon as your float starts moving left or right, it can be the fish just chasing it, which you do get in later stages, but early stages, no, the fish is all, once it starts moving left or right, you can actually hook them. And you've got them, so you can actually hook straight away. I'm using the rod. And at the same time concentrating on the red pop of the lure. The other thing is you catch your catch, the returns for your catch are better off bait than what they are off a lure. So where possible, providing you catch plenty of fish, bait is better. You will always catch more fish with a lure. Yeah, I just remember as soon as your line starts running left or right, yeah, hook it. This is a nice one. Just watch your rod, your tension don't go too far. I do not like taking back my tensions up high on the red poppers because they're so damn expensive. They're 2,000 each, around thereabouts. That was bitten off. I don't have another one. Oh, that finishes me for the day. I have got a. Let's try. One. Let's try that narrow spinner. Now the narrow spinner. Let's get this one in off here first. I will fish at the bottom. Looks like I'll miss that one. Whoops. There's Alexa telling me I must. You're gonna excuse me for a minute. Alexa, off. Alexa, timer 25 minutes. Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh, sorry. Let's put this back out. I'm actually busy breaking bread. I always make my own bread. Yeah, let's go back to the one with the flood. Yeah, the fireworks actually you get them at Christmas time. No, not July 4th. What's after that? Is it July 4 or is it the one after? Anyway, yeah, it's towards the end of the year. Yeah, and they give you fireworks. I'll set them off in a minute. Well, let's wait a minute. Where are they? I've always get mixed up on trying how to set these damn things off again. There we go. Oh. No, they're not working. Yeah, but you get them at Christmas time. Not true. The other one. Let's get rid of that thing. Christmas time. This is a few days. St. Patrick's is the next one coming up. I'm not exactly sure when. It's shortly. Then this one especially, and a few of the lakes will go green, and you can catch some unusual, different types of fish. Well, it's fish they've designed themselves. And then July 4, there's quite a few for their celebrations, and then again at Christmas. So yeah, there is a few things they do during the year. But this one, using this one I'm allowed to go to the bottom, and I'll keep it just off the bottom. Here we go. Yeah, those fireworks actually shoot right up in the sky. It's pity you couldn't see them. Actually, they're a novelty. But yeah, I agree. They shouldn't be there. It means that a good place to sell for your fireworks is around fishing ponds. It's not. But they do take a lot of environmental care. If the fish, they try and catch, the way they designed it is they try to keep the fish applicable to that location, that part of the world. And if there's any endangered species, you can catch them, but you cannot keep them because you're forced to release them. Oh, I missed that one. And then you'll find that, yeah, I was going to say, and when you start collecting these, don't collect the weeds, but you will get coins for cleaning the pool or various other things. If you look in your, I forget what part of where the program it is. But anyway, you can find it where they will give you coins for different achievements. One of them is collecting, well, not collecting, but pulling out the rubbish, the boots and the bags, the plastic bags, all fishing lines, all that type of stuff. All built into the game. So if you're using one of these nano spinner, I think these are called. If you're using a nano spinner, then yeah, down to the bottom, allow it to sink. And just before it hits the bottom, start pulling in slowly. And keep it as close to the bottom as you can. You can use it at the top, using the same method, and keep it just under the top of the water. If you're at Emerald Lake, you use a purple narrow spoon and you bounce it off the bottom. That's for the wally eyes. If you've got any questions, fire away. Yeah, I'm going to call it a day now. I'll be back on Wednesday. Shouldn't be anything stopped. But I will fish in the mornings. I must go right back home again and go and buy myself another couple of red poppers, which the money I was saving up for to get down to the Florida lakes, that's not going to happen now. So I think it's just under 4,000 I've got to pay for poppers. All because I didn't put a leader on. Titanium, what do you call it, leader. I've got them there too. I'm still running with that one. Let's just put one on to show you. On with bass. I'll go back into my backpack. Go up to my reels and lines. There's the leader there. That leader is 3.2, which is slightly less than what my line is. So put that there. It is. Now they're all left. And that's what I should have had on last time. And I would not have lost that red popper. Just be careful when you're buying leaders. They come in various lengths. And for this type of work, you can use a long leader. But for bottom work, sorry for the poppers, long leader, but for, if you want to get very close to, sorry, let's put that right. If you want to fish very close to the surface, you would use a short leader. And you could use a long leader when you're deeper. I don't know. Ooh, that was close. Again.